My dear brothers and sisters, I have come across a verse that is very dear to my heart. The verse says, وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى, and your Lord will give you until you are happy or content. Now, I ask myself, and I ask you, my dear brothers and sisters, what will Allah give us? And do we actually deserve the reward that Allah is going to give us? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most generous. He is the creator of the heavens and the earth, and we are His slaves and servants. Now, whatever goodness we do in this world, do we deserve in equivalent the reward that we're going to get? And for those who have no idea what this reward is, we are talking about the paradise or Al-Jannah. And it is said that paradise is something that you have never seen, something that you have never heard of, something that has not even appeared to your heart. Now, my dear brothers and sisters, what is this place? And what is this reward? And what did we do to deserve this generosity from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? We as human beings, there is very little that we can do. We do goodness in this world and we think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs our goodness. But in reality, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't need anyone. When we do goodness to ourselves and to others, we are doing it for our own benefit. Because on the day of judgment, in our records, insha'Allah, we will find those good deeds. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will multiply these rewards or these good deeds, more than once, 10 times, 100 times. And especially in the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised that the reward of the month of Ramadan is on Him. So we don't really know the amount of reward that we get in the month of Ramadan. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I go to another verse in the glorious Quran where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسْ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ, and in that should those who compete. This is a race, my dear brothers and sisters. We compete in everything in this life. We compete in our studies, we compete in our jobs, we compete in business. But what about goodness? Do we really compete? If I see my fellow Muslim or Muslimah is praying constantly, is so charitable, is so kind, is so helpful to others, I should be in a position where I want to compete with him. Not in an envious way, but in a good way. Because the more people compete in goodness, the more goodness is spread in this world. So, are you ready, my dear brothers and sisters, in the remaining time that we have in the month of Ramadan to compete in goodness and be number one in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Remember that the only parameter for us to be better than others is piety. And piety does not come just like that. It comes through belief and good deeds. Take care of yourself, my dear brothers and sisters, and see you soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.